you're guaranteed one more fucking lens, you know, and then they make them a little bit bigger. Like the difference between the 15 Pro Max and the 16 Pro Max is literally just the ultra wide camera is upgraded to 48 megapixels, and so like that's such a small change. Right, and they didn't have that technology last year. Right, they did, of course, and so but the reason they make that small change is because they're like kind of required by law to release an iPhone every year. So they're like, okay, what can we do? Let's just put another camera. Alright, this year let's put another camera. It's like, well, I don't know if they're required by law. It's just they're required by law. They're investors to sell $1,000 phone every year it is. To be exactly. That's the law, is that you have to make the most profit as possible for your investors, and the way to do that is by scamming us. Yeah, I know. We're in a bad system. Here's a good idea. Instead of adding something, let's take something away, right? Like your headphone jack. Everybody loves. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of every fucking button on the whole phone. Gradually phased it out. Let's add a thumbprint. Love the thumbprint. Let's take the thumbprint away. Let's put the face on there so we can steal the face, upload it to the cloud, sell each person's individual face data for buku millions of dollars that they'll never know about, that we technically owe them because it's their face. You know what I mean? Dude, but if they paid everybody for their data, each person get like 10 cents. And this multi-billion-dollar company, instead of getting billion, they get 0. And then we all get 10 cents. It's like, I don't know. Well, they're masquerade. They're a CIA operation. Okay, so that face thing. Okay, you know that there's actually lights that you can't see that are being projected on your face every time it does this face scan. It's the IR light. Yeah, I know that. And so check this out. The other night, this was a couple weeks ago, it was like pitch dark outside, and I was out doing my drone stuff out in the forest, and I could tell that I was being tracked by like a drone or some type of flying object set up in the sky. And bro, I looked down at my shirt, and I swear to gosh, I saw those IR lights on my shirt. Oh shit. So like, but basically I had infrared flying objects scanning me, and so you're actually able to, like, if you keenly observe, you can tell when you're being IR scanned. Yeah, like, and then if it was dark, right, so like you can see it a little better in the dark. And then if you're like then out there, your eyes are adjusted and you're focused in. I think I had like a black shirt on, but yeah, I could see that there was extra light on my body than what was like I saw the IR lights. I 100%. Yeah, that's cool. Have you seen, got off topic, but like, there's this DMT research going on right now that they've done it on 1,000 people. They all see the same code. Like they project this code, like basically get a barcode scanner, add proof that both the ones and zeros. Yeah, so like, that's wild, right? They're saying it's the same thing, like everybody's seeing it. If you can take enough DMT or whatever and actually study this code and crack the code, what the fuck is that? We don't know that entity that you see, that everybody sees. Yeah, I forgot what they call it, but yeah, but dude, I saw this video and it explained very well, like that's the devil. The elves, I think so. You're talking about something elves. To me, it was like, it looked like the Mucinex guy. You know that Mucinex character? Yeah. I mean, I could pull it up. I wish we had a Janie type guy. Okay, pull that up, Jane. Yeah, pull the whole team to be able to do this digital stuff. Less people means less chance for distractions to and profit. So they call, I'm looking at DMT elves, so I'm gonna prove that machine elves. This is called machine elves. I'm gonna see what they get a picture of one here. What are the machine elves? I'm gonna send you the picture that I think looks most like the Mucinex man, and you tell me this is what you saw. No, shut up, yeah, like a gesture, like the gesture of the Joker, yeah. Like, this is the one that looks the most like DMT to me. and I'm gonna send them more drop as well. I've never seen a machine else personally, but I saw some shit that looked like the picture I just sent you, but it's yellow, and then there's this one, probably looks more like the elf, I guess. But yeah, the people report the same thing. Everybody's doing these elves. Everybody's like, they always talk about like a guiding hand type situation. Like I had this one time where I was, it was like I was walking down a hallway, and I've seen other people talk about this too. The hallway, and it was like this dude was walking. He was taller than me. I can really see him, like, but I could, he had his hand on my shoulder, and it was like a tall, kind of skinny guy. And I don't like remember seeing his face or anything. Just like walking with this guy, and he's like, you can go down this door, that door, that door, and then it's like, oh shit, I'm running out of time. I better just pick one. And so I just jumped into this woods, and so that's like the guy, they talk about that guy leading you to where you want to go. And so like, who's that? What's the code? Who are the elves? Why is everybody seeing the same exact thing? I mean, is it just drugs do that to you? Or is it something deeper? I think it's probably something deeper. Is it proof that we're living in some kind of a simulation, like Matrix? That thing, literally, first time I did it, that's exactly what occurred. Is it, dude, like, it looked like you were in some type of, like, animation studio, like, where, like, you were creating the frames. Like, it looked like the Fairly Odd Parents when he goes into the internet. Remember the episode where he breaks into the internet and he gets into the digital world? Right, that's exactly what it looks like. Yes, yeah, and a lot of people are saying they can, like, I don't know what the actual dose is that they're making them take when they look at this code on the wall. It's enough, obviously, that you're not breaking through to that level. You know what I mean? Like, you're like in the fucking thing, but like these people are taking it, and they're not conscious enough to look at the wall and know it's and yeah, you ever been on that level with it? No, it always took me, it always blasted off. Yeah, I've only blasted off like twice, and most of the time I'm taking it, it's been like, I don't know, maybe I just get scared or whatever.
We're back on the recording, but yeah, we're back on. So, but like when it comes to like the chips, for example, like they're always like, oh, we released the new A18 Apple chip, and it's 25% faster than the A17. And so it's like these incremental increases in speed every year, and so they probably like pre-planned that 20 years in the future, right? So like 2021 we'll have 1 gigahertz, 2022 we'll have 1.2 gigahertz, whatever.
Oh yeah, dude, they call it planned obsolescence. I love that word.
Yeah,
they got the next 10 years of chips made. They just got them on hold.
Right, so all the like innovations stood as a lie.
Yeah, I think so. I think maybe the camera technology is real, so that does seem to be more like less incremental than the other stuff. But it's like, I don't know. Like, they could have put 10 cameras on it 10 years ago, right? Like, but then each year you're guaranteed one more fucking lens, and then they make them